Good morning. It is about 7:30 a.m. I think January 21st, 2025. It is currently negative 19 outside in Minneapolis, Minnesota, in the United States of America. I thought I would go for a quick walk and show what the conditions are like out here. I don't think many people have experienced cold like negative 19, so I thought it could be cool to show that. Now, if only there was someone around with a pot of boiling water, so I could throw that up in the air. It is cold enough to where you can throw boiling water in the air and it will vaporize to steam before it hits the ground. It's really an incredible phenomenon. I did that last night at home, but I don't want to post that video and show people where I live. They're out here by the Stone Arch Bridge. People are out leaving their dogs in the morning, getting fresh air. The sunrise behind the Mill District. They're in the distance with the red, white, and blue 35W bridge. You can see morning commuters coming over the bridge there. Oh, so cold. And this river down below is the Mississippi River. Still and frozen. Yeah, the thing about is it sounds very dramatic. You say, oh, negative 19. And you go put it on video. And it's typically just a really clear day. Because the cold days in Minnesota are the clear ones. Cloud cover typically, I don't know if it's like some sort of insulation or what, but will lead to a slightly warmer day. Hey, good morning. Stone Arch Bridge. Looking forward to that opening up next year. Being able to cross that nice landmark again. I think some of the falls over here are freezing, so let's go take a look at that. Here's the question of the morning. What was in this bottle? Hey, good morning there in the chat. Hope you're doing well. It is cold enough to where even in a place like Minnesota, the public schools in Minneapolis and St. Paul have closed down for the day today. Just out of safety for the kids and the students and the employees. Food price market open, please. Huh. I'm not sure. I'm using the same gloves. I got some thicker gloves last year. And I feel like they're not holding up as well. Maybe my circulation has gotten worse, but 7 minutes in, my fingertips are already chilled. How old am I? I am in my mid-30s. Here we go. You can almost see the falls up here. I think we're gonna have to go onto the bridge. Which unfortunately will probably take up most of the time I'm willing to be out here for. We'll see. Watching from Uzbekistan. Here is downtown Minneapolis. See Capella Tower and the moon. Yes, Uzbekistan. There. What a bold cyclist out in winter with no goggles. Got a sting on the eyes. Anytime it's under 10 or so. Painful on my eyes when I'm out biking if I don't have goggles on. We made it on the bridge. This is the 3rd Avenue Bridge. It was actually closed for a couple years there, I think a little over a year ago. October of 2023. Some renovations. Down below, directly below, those are the Mississippi locks. Those have frozen over. And then here you can see St. Anthony Falls, where it is still flowing, and all this steam coming off the river. There's the Hennepin Bridge to the north. In downtown Minneapolis. Out braving the cold, taking a photo. Gloveless at the moment. Cold. Yeah, right. Says, dude, it's freaking cold out there. I used to wash windows on those high rises back in the 90s. Nice. There we go. These high rises back here. Keeping them clean so all the office workers can see outside. Monica says, thanks for going outside today so I don't have to. And then Classic Handle says, welcome, Monica. Hello, Classic Handle. Amelia says, steam coming off of the river. That would be, so there's a waterfall right here, St. Anthony Falls. And as the water goes off the waterfall there, bottom and splashes up, some of it is, I believe, vaporizing. It's just turning to steam there, and then you have that change between the hot and cold, or the cold water and the significantly colder air, creating steam. Yeah, right. Says, I'm gonna take another puff of weed, sip some coffee. Being appreciative of having 5 months off in winter. Harry says, welcome to Alaska, climate -19. Yeah, feels like it. Uzbekistan borders Kazakhstan. David says, hey, I'm 5 minutes away. I got work, but I'd stop by and say hi if I could. Hey, maybe another time. come out and do another morning walk one of these days. One that's not miserably cold. Yeah, right, says, I like how you're reading the comments live while I listen in real time. I try to. As long as the comments are at a pace I can stay caught up with, I try to interact. Makes me feel less weird walking around with with the phone out just recording stuff. Gives everybody that, oh, look at that steam. Beautiful. It is 1843 in Uzbekistan. Dove Angel says negative 26 up there, negative 37 wind chill. Was out yesterday. Not bad if you dress for it. Whew. That is brutal. I don't care how for it. I mean, it's I've got the face mask and everything on, and it's better if you dress better, but it's still bad. Harry says, Feb, March, April left, 3.5 months left of winter now. We'll get through it. Classic says it's gonna snow in Florida. Yeah, I saw a report that there's potential that Florida and New Orleans might have more snow this month than Minnesota or Minneapolis, the Twin Cities, because we ended up getting a few inches this year in the month of January, and I think they might get slightly more, but still that's very rare that you're going to see more snow in somewhere like Florida and the South like that. Oh, yikes. David has outdoor work at a warehouse today. 8 hours of it. Godspeed, David. Good luck. John says, good morning from Little Falls, where we have a negative 28 and a wind chill of negative 40. School is 2. Yeah, we just canceled school altogether here today. So, no kids in school in the Twin Cities today. Private schools might have it, but I know the public schools canceled. Minnesota 2030 walking tour. Yeah. A friend of mine is in Baton Rouge. Snow right now. Well, I hope they're doing all right there, and that the city was prepared for that and has the infrastructure for it. One thing that bugged me is when in a place like Minnesota, people will get an inch or two or a few inches of snow somewhere else, and then there's this certain smugness to it, to where they're like, oh yeah, you know, that's just a little. But we have the plows, we have the infrastructure, we're prepared for snow. And a lot of these other places, when they get snow, it can be devastating to their cities, and they're not prepared. It can be really difficult for their communities and their infrastructure. And that's also when you consider like the homeless and unhoused community. If you think of how many people live outside throughout Minnesota and don't want a day like today. Wow, I love that steam through the sunrise. It says, only had a hard time breathing when I was walking up an incline, but I was helped by the Holy Spirit. As always, that's how it is these days for me. And that is in reference to, I believe, the up there, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Hubert says, what a gorgeous city. Thank you. Yeah, the entire Texas, Louisiana, Florida are in ice. Andres, good morning from Massachusetts. 6 below zero here. Good morning. You watched Trump inauguration? A little bit of it. I watched some clips here and there. Not much. I've got the gist of it. The news covers that stuff enough. You'll see all sorts of stuff from it. I had done some photography work weekend and was busy editing their photos yesterday, so I actually didn't watch a ton of it. I was taking care of that on my computer. Oh, 20 minutes. That was kind of my goal for how long to stream today. Sorry if I'm a bit repetitive with the video this morning. I'm loving this sunrise over the Mississippi River, Stone Arch Bridge, and 35W. You can see Cedar Riverside back there. That water looks inviting. I don't know about that. Harry says when I head out for my dentist appointment to warm up to -11. Absolutely, yeah. It's this is the thick of it. I think as the day goes on, it's gonna get warmer, whatever that means. And then by the end of the week, it'll be 30s again and more normal. People need time for their bodies to acclimate. A couple weeks each year for me. I agree. I try not to wear coats in early winter and like November and December. Acclimate as much as possible because I feel like that makes it to where when the cold starts hitting, I can deal with it a little better. Battle Lake, they say it in the middle of Lake Country, in the heart of Lake Country, Minnesota. Albert says, love your videos, by the way. What camera do you use for your videos? I've been interested in photography for a long time. I've been taking pics on my Samsung Galaxy. Nice. This is with iPhone 15. Oh, look at this. The sun has risen. A new day is here. I use an iPhone 15, and then some of the videos I record are on a In Duluth, it says it's -24 and feels like -44. The out here that -44 is intense. There's not much wind right now. It's very still. So for it being -19 out, really not that intense. Where like some days it'll be 10, 15, and there'll be wind, and it just feels miserable. The wind chill that gets you. Anyone from Minnesota has probably heard that one 1,000 times. The wind chill that gets you. Wednesday's high is 27. Yeah, Harry, looking forward to that. I will definitely be out on my bike on a day like that. iPhone 16 Pro Max, $1,100 price in USA. I don't think I had the Max. Might be one level down from that. Harry says, do you use a gimbal to hold the iPhone? Yeah, I have I think it's called Moza, M-O-Z-A. Qué bonito se ve, pero muy frío. Park, Minnesota. Hola, ¿qué más, Junior? Up in Brooklyn. All right, now we're moving away from the river, heading towards downtown. Maybe I'll walk around the Mill District a little bit. I don't think I'll make it into downtown. I do have to get to work soon. Classic says is Minneapolis the coldest, biggest city? Yes, I believe in the United States. We are further north than Toronto, but I don't know. Green card lottery. AT lives in Tennessee now, but New Hope, Minnesota in the Twin Cities is my hometown. I miss MN so much. New Hope, Minnesota. I went up there one time to go I think volunteer at this warehouse to give away to kids. I think that's the only time I've been up there. Always think of Star Wars. Star Wars: A New Hope. Yeah, I gotta go check out A New Hope more sometime. Not A New Hope, but A New Hope is the movie. New Hope is the city. Web Angel says, do you watch how far you walk because you have to turn around and go the same distance? Or do you have someone pick you up? Oh wait, I forgot there's buses. Today I drove up. I took my car up and parked. I do keep track most of the time. But sometimes I'll take the bus back, or sometimes it's actually the most convenient when I plan a walk ahead so I can have an idea of where I'm gonna go, and then I can take the bus back and start and finish places where that bus will take me back to where I'm trying to be. But today I drove. We got dogs. Oh, hey, good boy. Yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. That would be city paws, it says. Hey, there's the MEPS building on your right. The white government building on the right there. Military goes first. Over here, the federal building? My phone says, oh my gosh, today very cold in Minnesota. Cemetery church walking tour. Andre says, the Twin Cities looks busy despite the cold. Yeah, it's, I mean, one of those things about Minnesota as a whole is even on a cold day, life kind of has to continue on. We do have schools canceled, so there will be a lot of people who are able to work from home that will be working from home that'll have to watch their kids because schools and preschools are closed for the day. Guthrie Skyway looks so cool right now. Hopefully we can get there before the sun moves too high above it. A lot of people commuting in right now, as you'd see a regular day. I would not expect downtown to be as busy as normal today. Oh, I love the doggy daycare. Yeah, fun. Pleasant surprise. There's where we just were on that bridge. AT says, I remember working in downtown Minneapolis in the early 2000s, and it is like a mini city in the Skyway. I miss Skyway shopping and yeah, the Skyway is super cool. We put a video up there last week around lunchtime of how the Skyway is looking currently in 2025. I think it's better than it was a year ago. Not all we can ask for. Change doesn't tend to happen overnight for the positive, so we'll keep trying to find improvement, but definitely not as much retail as there used to be, and I don't see that coming back. My thoughts on I'd like to see maybe an outpost from like the Walker Art Center and from Minneapolis Institute of Art, different museums, different arts, stuff inside there, partner make creative storefronts to bring creative energy to the Skyways, especially if they're going to be doing more of these conversions to housing, because there's so much empty retail there that's not going to get rented out. Like the days of having a shoe store on every gone, and there's Macy's closed downtown 8-10 years ago if I remember correctly, and Dayton's I think even before that. The heyday of retail is dying. Everybody's ordering online, so got to come up with other ideas, fun and warm, welcoming stuff to do there. My son says, I like Minneapolis. This is my favorite city, and I like cold. In the future, I'm gonna go to Minneapolis from Sao Paulo, Brazil. Nice. Hope you make it up here someday and see all sorts of cool stuff. City, yeah. Now what happened here? How did your hubcap get in the tree?